What up guys? So finally here's the video on how I have been making a pretty good amount of profits using Nansen to provide liquidity and also purchase memes for some profit. So first time that I used the paid plan on Nansen was back in June, probably first week of June, and I made 1.7k in profit in just one day, which was pretty crazy. The day after that, or maybe 2 days after that, I made around $2,000. So just for 1 week, I was up around $4,000. Wanted to do the video earlier, but unfortunately, if you don't know, I got hit by a car, so I was basically recovering. So that's why I wasn't really posting videos here, but I'm good now. We Gucci. So how I am currently using it. If we go to Nansen, this is the platform. We do have the option to track multiple chains. So Base, Arbitrum, Avalanche, many chains, even Hyper EVM and many others. But currently I'm just using it for Salana. So as usual, you know, if I'm not doing something, I'm not going to be posting about it. So I'm not using any other chain. I don't track other chains other than Salana. So if you want to use it and maybe track it for Hyper EVM, for whatever other chain, be my guest. But myself, until I really use it and understand how to use it to other chains, I'm not going to be posting about it. So for Salana, here's the information that we have or that we can find on Nansen. So first you go sign up. They do have a free plan, but to be honest, it is kind of limited. The paid plan, if you use a refer, I think it is around 80 bucks or something like that on a monthly basis. Kind of expensive, but if you think about it, first week I made $4,000 and I still have around 20 days to continue to use the platform. So for me, it is worth it, right? With just a week of trading and providing liquidity, I already made enough money to pay for like 4 years of Nansen. So I'm completely fine with that. And also they're going to have an airdrop in the future. So if you have a membership, probably you will qualify for a bigger airdrop. That is not the case of this video. It is just a added bonus, right? That we will talk about it in just a second. So on the platform here, what we have for today, what are smart money trading? Smart money, it is basically wallets that Nansen are tracking, that they have been making good profits in crypto by purchasing memes. I don't know if providing liquidity also get involved with the data that they're tracking, but I know that trading it goes. So if they're making, some of them are actually making millions of dollars, so they're smart wallets. So what are smart money trading? You can see a list of tokens here. First one is this one, and 24 hours flows is 52 what the fuck, 52k in inflow. So that means it is moving a little bit. So what I do, click copy address, and then I go here to check the chart. As you can see, it went up a lot. Let me actually go ahead and change it to 5 minutes. It went up by a lot. So what I did, I went to Salana, Meteora, and I started providing liquidity. Since it already pumped a lot, what I did is just open a position, one-sided Salana to the downside. So that means as it goes down, I'm going to be catching some fees. Just an example. So let's say I would add something like 1. As you can see, as it goes down, I'm going to be catching some fees. And then hopefully, if it goes up, I can then close my position to be in a profit. Sometimes, even if I close it right here or around here, I'm still going to be in profit just because of the amount of fees that I can catch. So this is one example. And I've been in that position for maybe 20 minutes or so, less than 30 minutes. And you can see that I have, 17 bucks, $16 in profit from a $120 position. So around more than 10%, 15% profits currently. So pretty good, right? So that is one example right here. This is top traded tokens. Second, we have what are smart money holding. So what they're purchasing for the long term, what they're continue to add to their wallet. We have Launchcoin, Fartcoin, BC, Jupiter, Ecun, and many others. This one I saw it at 1.5, 2 millions, something like that here. And look at it. Currently, it is at 21 million. So if I would have bought, I would be in profit for maybe 15x's. Unfortunately, that is not really my strategy. I cannot go to sleep if I have a position open. So that's how it is. So I don't really hold for the long term, but that was an amazing opportunity right there. Right here, you can also see the balance change. So that means if they're selling or adding more. So over the last 24 hours, you can see that for Fartcoin, they have been adding a little bit more to their position. Holders, 27, 26, 28. This is not the total holders. This is just the smart money that they're currently tracking. Obviously, Fartcoin, they do have way more than 27 holders. That is obvious, right? The next, we have trades, which is what I usually use. So for example, if I show you guys this, my first big profit was on Bull. So you can see many positions here, 115, 55, 148, 93, 11, 92, and many others. And I even took a trade and made a profit of 1K. Not bad, right? So how I did it, right here you can see, top traded tokens was Bull, a lot of inflow, 67K, and market cap, it was at $2 million. So what I did, look for some information online, started providing liquidity, and then I saw this. Oops. So Bull was basically, or is still, but the token is down by a lot. So that's why I don't really hold tokens. But what it is a lottery system. So I think it was 10,000 tokens that you needed to purchase to get a ticket to receive your win or whatever it was, right? So this guy, which is an influencer KOL, I think he got like maybe 50K, 100K, I don't know the amount. And he got 454 Salana as a reward. Now, I don't know if this is fake, if this is real. To be honest, I don't really give a shit, because what I want is attention on a token. So he posted this and the token was moving just a little bit, but I knew if he's posting about it, he got a shit ton of followers. What they're gonna do, start purchasing the token. I did exactly that, started providing liquidity on multiple position, and also purchased it. And then if we go here, you can see the profits that I did. So in total, 1.7K. Another one is this, DTR. So DTR, if we go to trades, just like here, right? It was showing up many times, DTR, 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 DTR here. And if I could scroll down, you would also see that there are many DTR position opening, and it was just open. You can see that they're purchasing and selling Salana. So they're just aping into DTR. And I got in around 300K, 400K. And it is a trading platform. It is legit. Unfortunately, the token is down. Fortunately for me, I don't hold tokens. So I sold the majority of it, even though I did trade it for the next few days. But again, short term. And then you can see how many positions I had open. 1.2K. Just opening position back and forth. Every single position that I was taking, it was being closed automatically. Like I was getting profits back to back. So I was just opening position back to back to continue to make money. And just on DTR, I made around $2,000 profit. So again, in 2 days, $4,000 in profit. Now, that doesn't mean that every single thing that you see here, you need to purchase it. Obviously, no. This is just a signal. It is just showing you where money is flowing, so you can use it as an example. So you can come here. So we have, I don't know, Gus. Let's see. Probably this is super small. But let's see. It feels small. 4 minutes. Look at the fucking volume on this thing, right? Now it can crash within a second. I don't know. But look at the freaking volume. And it is at 300K. Now, if this continues to go up, it is doing it. Pretty good example. So 300K, you should be up by a lot now. And also providing liquidity right now is pretty crazy. I'm not providing liquidity, but I know that right now with even $100, should be making like $5 on every minute, every second, just because it is super small and there is not a lot of people providing liquidity. So this is a good example on how you can use it. Now, there are also some pretty bad things. So let's see this. This also looks pretty small. Yeah, you can see this is even below the bonding curve. So probably this might pump, it might not. Usually I don't like to play with them. I do feel like it is a little bit too risky for my style. So things like this, where you can see that it is really pumping, I would maybe provide liquidity, and obviously with a small position, nothing crazy, because the fees that I can make here are much better than trying to catch it to see if it can go up. As usual, there is no single token that I would go 100% just because it looks great, because we never know, right? Whatever you think looks great might definitely drop. For example, right now it is dropping, so that is a clear example. But then again, it is good to know where you should be looking and where money is flowing. It is just a tool to add to whatever you're currently doing. That's it, nothing else. So if we go back here, you can see, look at this. So I was just a few minutes ago, it was 8 and 8. Now it is 9 and 9. So I made around $2, $2.50, as we have been talking right here. So hopefully this helps as I get involved with other features. Obviously, I'm going to be creating more videos. But for now, I just like to keep it simple. This is how I use it, right? Just look into top tokens, trades, and see what I want to purchase or maybe provide liquidity. What you can also do is click on a token. If you click analyze, I'm not going to do it because it takes some time. It will look on Twitter to see if there are some information about it, what people are saying about it. You can see the volume, market cap, liquidity, holders, if it is increasing or not, audits, snipers. You can see smart money. So right now there are 8 wallets that have been purchasing this specific tokens. You can see P&L, public figures, whale, so on and so forth. So you just need to play with it and try to understand how it works. Lastly, we go with the points. So they're gonna have an airdrop. I'm pretty sure about it. The only thing is, I don't know when, to be honest. I don't know when they're gonna have TGE. So, but they do have points. Unfortunately, let me move myself somewhere here. So unfortunately, I do have 2 accounts with Nansen. So if you already have one, so if you have been staking with the Nansen validator on Hyperliquid and you want to purchase a membership, make sure that you're using the same wallet and the same account, because after that you will not be able to link it to another one, which is obvious, right? So for me, I already have another wallet that I have been staking my hype. I have been gaining some points, and then I went on and created an account with my email and I purchased the subscription. And once I tried to link it, unfortunately it was already linked with another wallet. So I'm just gonna have 2, right? So here we have some tasks that we can do. So creating a smart wallet, activate Nansen points, blah, blah, blah. We have subscription, we have staking, we have paid referrals. I have 2 or 3 referrals, not really that big, and completed some other things here. So you can also get some points for free. Again, for me, main thing is that I can make some money by either trading or providing liquidity. That is my main goal, nothing else. So if I get an airdrop from Nansen, it is just a added bonus. I'm not really using it just for the airdrop, which I do think it might be good. But again, all the other added benefits, like really knowing where money is flowing, if I can use it to provide liquidity, to trade, that's my way of using it. Nothing else. The airdrop is just added bonus. If I get it, cool. If I don't, that's also cool, right? What else we can look into? They do have research, so hopefully this can load. In the meantime, let me check this. So research, some information about chains and other things, contracts, tokens, trending on Nansen, so you can see what is currently trending. Obviously it is on multiple chains, but then again I just use smart money. That's the one that I like. So this would be the research. I don't really read it, but you can go and do it if you like it. I'm not really into that. But yeah, maybe some good information if you're brand new into crypto. You can also do that and check some info. So yeah, there you go. Go ahead and test it out. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. This is kind of all over the place. Again, I'm just recovering from getting hit by the car, so I'm still taking some painkillers. So my mind is kind of fucked up right now. But hopefully you can use this as an example. We'll be adding the link in the description. If you want to purchase a subscription, go for it. I do recommend providing liquidity or trading with a small amount of money just to test it out. And hopefully you can make your money back within a month. I know that I did, so hopefully you can too. But again, any questions, any doubts, just let me know. And as I use other stuff with Nansen, or if I have other examples, I'm just going to be posting another video. That's it. Peace out.